Good morning. Time now is 11:07. Thank you for watching this digital weather now. Updating you on the forecast away from the TV. You can watch it in Roku, Amazon Fire, YouTube, News app, weather app, maybe on social media too if you're at the office. Twitter at WTOC11. And if you're watching on Facebook, thank you. Hopefully your morning is going great here. We have a couple things to cover today. First of all, Hurricane Preparedness Week continues. And on that note, I do have a little bit to talk about in the tropical update. Safe Touch Security First Alert tropical update. We do have subtropical storm Debbie here, again, not having fully tropical characteristics. It is a cold core system. A lot of the storminess is away from the center. Some of the strongest winds away from that center of circulation, but only, pack in sustained winds at about 45 miles per hour or so. Update after sunrise this morning, northeast at 12 miles per hour, so beginning to accelerate away from the United States. And hey, they're forecasting weakening here through, it's very gradual though, but through tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, and then expanding the view here, dragging the mouse on my weather computer to show you that by Thursday evening, really Thursday afternoon, probably losing that status altogether as it moves into the chilly waters of the north central Atlantic, losing its subtropical characteristics, and kind of taking a broader view here, not much going on. Caribbean, Gulf of Mexico, pretty quiet. A little bit of storminess there in the Bay of Campeche, also the Gulf of Honduras. There's some storminess, area of low pressure, but not expected to develop. The MDR, or main development region, this time of year, pretty quiet. A couple strong tropical waves pushing off of Africa, but a lot of dust, a lot of wind shear out there. Systems do not like that, so not expecting anything to develop there within the next 5 days. And that is all that makes up subtropical storm Debbie. Just a couple clusters of stronger shower and thunderstorm activity moving away from us. So overall, pretty quiet. But Hurricane Preparedness Week does continue today. We're going to focus in here on insurance, kind of policy information, what you need to know as far as insurance is concerned heading deeper into hurricane season. We actually have an interview clip here with Russell Gadsden, more on things you can do insurance-wise to keep you and your family, your property safe this hurricane season.
We encourage people to take a home inventory, take pictures of your belongings throughout your house, update your insurance policy, go and talk to your agent to make sure that you have enough coverage and the proper coverage on your items.
And want to remind you that we have a complete insurance checklist, what you may need as far as physical objects, and then best practices as far as making sure that it's well documented. And that can be found at WTOC.com. All you have to do is click on the weather tab. Once there, click on Hurricane Center. And not only insurance information here, but truly a tropical hub, if you will. A lot of great information. You can see what's going on in the tropics. We'll be updating that map here shortly with the latest information on Debbie. Also, you can see if a storm were to threaten our area, the latest tropical alerts, what kind of winds you can expect in your community. But any time of year, this type of information is good, even out of hurricane season. Talking about tracking, preparing, and evacuating if need be during a given storm. And there you can find insurance information this morning. Again, it's always there. If you have any questions regarding insurance, anything else tropical, feel free to reach out to me. WTOC Cutter Martin on Facebook, at Cutter Martin on Twitter. And let's see what's going on. Maybe people have some tropical questions out there, whether it be about hurricane season, how to prepare, or what's going on with subtropical storm Debbie. So I'm tuning in now, reading your questions on air from the Facebook page. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Gustavo. Marcus. Kathy. Hello to you. Rosemary. Ginger. Stephanie. Carla Zitrauer, hopefully I pronounced that name correctly. Apologize if I didn't. Kinja wants to know how hot it's going to be today. I'll get to that in just a moment. Tanya says she has to replace her windshield tomorrow morning. Please tell me it will be dry on the south side tomorrow morning. Thank you, and good morning. Good morning to you, Tanya. I think tomorrow morning probably good to go, at least for a few hours there tomorrow morning. Chance of rain this afternoon, early evening. Chance of rain tomorrow afternoon and early evening. But that morning window looking, pardon the puns there, looking pretty decent. Hello to you, William. So Kinja, today we are going to be in the lower to middle 90s. Hey there, Crystal. Thank you for watching. Hey, Francis. Thank you for watching as well. Safe Touch Security First Alert Live Radar. The scan in Columbia, scan down in Jacksonville. Both are on. And it is dry out there. We're not seeing any shower thunderstorm activity develop. But Kinja, as we heat up into the lower and middle 90s, the chance for showers and thunderstorms will increase a little bit. So here we go. Again, the theme this work week, more heat, less rain. That trend will continue today. We will have a little bit of rain. Susan wants to know, will it be cool soon? Nope, it's August. We're talking 90s every day this week. If you're talking real cool weather, you're going to have to wait until maybe October or so. Maybe a little bit of a difference. Every season is different, but hopefully you'll notice a little bit of a difference by later in September. But October, that's typically our cooler month when you start to notice more of a difference. Good morning, Melanie. Here we are, 1:30. Storms trying to develop south of the Altamaha River, moving off to the, north and to the east. Also some middle Georgia storminess, but notice how many areas are dry, 5:30. It is once again like yesterday, isolated to widely scattered. A lot of folks see nothing. Whatever develops in middle Georgia, we'll try to make a run at communities north and west like Swainsboro, Santa Claus, Lyons, Vidalia, Reedsville, Metter, Millen, Statesboro, Sylvania, Baxley, Hazelhurst, Douglas, Wheeler County as well, McRae area. It's this inland area that may see some storms try to move in from middle Georgia late this afternoon, this evening. That's what the data indicates by 8:30. So after dinner time, during dinner time, later in the commute, if you're a well west of Savannah type of 16 commuter, be on the lookout. You may encounter a thunderstorm or two. Also, maybe that sea breeze flares up in the afternoon, but as we saw, it weakens by dinner time and overnight into tomorrow morning for those getting their windshields replaced. It is looking pretty decent. Rain will be very isolated, if at all. Crystal says daughter has softball practice at 3, so wondering about the heat index will be today between 102 and 106 at 3 p.m. So not quite heat advisory thresholds, but very hot. Any hot afternoon, of course, we always encourage hydration, something to really think about today, though. If you can, find some shade, take breaks if necessary. I'm sure the coaches, you as a mother, and just tell your daughter, to kind of be aware how they're feeling. Keep in touch with how they feel, and if they start to feel really bad, other than just sweaty and kind of tired, then make sure that they take a break. But hydration. Also, remember your body as you sweat will lose some of those natural salts. So electrolytes, you find those in Gatorades and other sports drinks like that. Also good to drink some of that as well to try to replenish those natural salts that are lost through the sweating process. And speaking of feels like temperatures, here we are hour by hour. This, there's obviously gaps in between here, but we're going to be peaking 102 to 106 today. Your feels like temperatures kind of as a general threshold there between 3 and 6. Little better. This particular forecast model tends to keep these too high during the evening hour, so I think that's accurate for about 5 to 6, and then we're going to cool it down after that. Probably heat indices in the upper 80s to lower 90s after sunset as we get into the 10, 11 o'clock time frame. And if you're wondering about rain chances, the extended forecast here, not too much going on. We're going to keep it isolated, widely scattered, typical stuff. Stuff that is not going to quantify, or I should say qualify, today, tomorrow, or Friday for washout territory. So, I say no worries, but still a couple storms around, but there will be plenty of dry time, even if you're in one of the neighborhoods that gets soaked late in the day, to get the outdoor stuff done. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we're going to begin to increase the rain chances. Moisture trying to increase from the south and the southeast. Cold front moving in from the north and the northwest, and those will interact and may increase the chance of showers and storms, especially Sunday into early next week. We have a couple more comments. You're very welcome, Kenja. Hopefully that helped you. Again, you're very welcome. Thank you for watching here. And if you have any weather questions ever, even outside of our 11 a.m. or 9 p.m. weather nows, you can always ask me on Facebook, WTOC Cutter Martin. If you want to, you can hop on over to my page, give it a like. I would really appreciate that. I try to post weather content there every single day. Crystal, thank you, pass along. Thankfully, he's an awesome coach who really listens to the girls. That's awesome, Crystal, and that in itself is one of the biggest, benefits. Having a great coach, someone who is really into the health of it, not just the practice, and being aware of the conditions out there. That is awesome. That is about as much as you can ask for. Good news there, Crystal. And Michael delivering the light fixtures on Skidaway and already covered. Yeah, good there. It will be hot though, so find yourself a cold drink out there, cold water, Gatorade, whatever you need, and make sure you stay hydrated today. Time now is 11:16. I'm going to be talking about the heat today. We'll have another check of radar, walk you through that afternoon forecast model data, when and where it may rain today. I'll show you that at noon. Also, this weekend, Sunday into early next week, going to break down why, in kind of a visual form, why we are going to be increasing the rain chances. And Cheryl says she loves rain. There is more rain in the forecast. Some of us are just getting a little bit of a much-needed break. We do need to dry out just a little bit. So again, time now is 11, almost 17. I'll have the complete weather forecast in about 45 minutes on the news at noon. You can watch it on TV. If you're at the office, hey, stream it in the WTOC weather app. Have a good afternoon.